Okay, on to the barrel. So what I'm going to do first of all, some of these sections are a bit wobbly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clamp them and nail them all the way around first.
Little.
Here we go, here's the epoxy from last night. I'm going to put a bead of silicone around here. It's healed really nice, I suppose, and then it's all glued in there. So basically the sink is done, and the worktop's had 2 coats, so I'm going to do a third tonight. So we're good on that front. And now back to the barrel. I varnished this last night. Look at the red wine. I mean, I love the fact this barrel's stained red, so good. So now I'm going to get the C2, CT1 stuff, whatever, and I'm going to, cause you can see probably, if I move out of the way, you can actually see through something. There you go, look. So I'm going to run a bead up there, and it's paintable, and then later I'll do another coat of the varnish. So first job is to fill each slat with this stuff, so just knock that out the park. Horrible weather. Look at this. Look, this is England. So I came in this morning straight away and finished this. This is the 24 volt supply. I'm having 2. I'm having a 24 here and a 12 down there. And so these 2 runs from the battery. They go to a 150 amp fuse. To a, pull this off, 150 amp fuse. Then go to a main switch. And then everything runs off here, so everything goes to a positive and everything goes to a negative, and you know, yeah, so from there basically I can start running all my lights and everything I need power for, so that's ready to go, and so I'm ready to clad everywhere basically. So what I'm doing now is, this is my obviously wastewater tank, and I've got myself a little probe. This is a water leveler, tells you how full or empty your tank is, and you basically cut the ends off, chuck it in. Bit of wiring here to a little gauge that will go on the wall. Nice little vintage, look at that, lovely. Thought the rest are all horrible and plasticky, but that's nice, I think. So yeah, let's see if I can do this. Oh my god, that cut. I don't think I'll be able to slip a Rizzler under there. Okay, that's all done. It's still really miserable out there, so I'm going to try and stay inside. Okay, so now I'm going to paint the ceiling. Basically, it doesn't need an undercoat. I've got this stuff. It's called Earthborn. It's really environmentally friendly and toxic free. It's just really good. It's eggshell to go on the ceiling. So yeah, I'm just going to, no undercoat needed, so I'm just going to chuck it straight on and do 1 coat now and then finish it and then do another coat at the very end, you know, sort of thing. So let's go for it. Alright, and I've done 2 coats all round with my little roller, and Christ, whoa! And I did this as well. Boop. So this is basically, I know you're probably thinking, oh, it's all white, it's all just boring. But this is a blank canvas now for some immense artistically gifted person I meet on my journeys or something. Then this whole cupboard, they could just like go to town on it, like, you know, yeah, and even the ceilings as well, like who knows what will happen with them. So it's blank canvases everywhere, so it's gonna be really fun to fill them all. Yo, came in after work, dark, horrible day. What I've got to do, I completely forgot about this. I've ordered a thicknesser for the weekend because I'm going to do loads of cladding, but I completely forgot to do the window reveals. So I've got 2 window reveals to do. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to make them look really like DIY and rustic, and it's just going to be some pallet wood I'm going to whip down. I'll just show you basically. So yeah, let's do that. I've made both the reveals. They come out really nice. Some old timber I had that I was going to use for a shelf that I've used, and it's really, yeah, really nice stuff. So I'm basically, how I've got it now, I'm just going to use no more nails, classic, and stick it on with the no more nails, leave it overnight, and then put the cladding up to it. Lovely, let's do that. Alright, so it's the next day. Yeah, really happy with how that came out, and then obviously the cladded timber tomorrow will sit up against there like that. Should sit like that nicely, you know, all the way along here. So, yeah, really happy with that. I like how shocking it looks. There you go, very nice little heads up the top. Made it very simple as well. Got one over here drying. They're really simple, you know, just none of this like crazy nonsense that needs to be hidden. Just bish bosh bash, mate, you know? Look at that, gorgeous. So that'll be dry tomorrow, and then hopefully, so as I say, at the weekend, hopefully at the weekend I've got the thicknesser coming that I'm picking up tomorrow, and then I'm just going to smash out all the back and hopefully all the kitchen wall. So I'll see you when I've got the thicknesser. Today is one of the days I've been looking forward to the most out of the whole build. It's something I've been envisioning from the beginning. That's basically the cladding on the inside, and I've got loads of different ideas, but I'm starting at the back and working my way forward. So starting at the back, so I've been looking at picture after picture after picture of pallet walls. I'm going to try and do everything out of pallet and reclaimed timber, and everyone seems to do horizontal, so I thought I'm going to go vertical. And I really like the thick stuff. I'm not so keen on this the thin stuff, and I don't like it when there's loads of light timber and then like one like really dark timber plank. So I've really been looking, and I know what I want. So I went to a reclaim yard and I tried to find everything. It was so hard to find anything wide, because everything that came wide was thick, because it's obviously like a floorboard, it needs to be thick, so it's a bit of a nightmare. But then I went to the yard and I found these. Look at them! So basically they're scaffold boards, 8-foot scaffold boards. Different being is though, they've been sliced down the middle. So each one, so obviously that's one, but it's made them really thin and really light. And they're all distressed and they look horrendous, so fantastic. So, but even still they're really thin, I want them thinner. So I've rented a thicknesser this weekend, so I'm going to run them through. I've never used a thicknesser before. I've never run anything like this through before. I don't know whether to run the top through it or the underneath through it. I don't know what I'm going to stain them. I don't know how I'm going to lay them out in there apart from being vertical. So this is from now onwards is mad freestyling. I'm hopefully going to use just this sort of stuff in the back, maybe put some pallet with it, but then I'm going to put just pallet all in the kitchen. So I've got loads to figure out, and but once I get in the swing of things, it will be good. Right, let's see what that gained us. And I started at, oh my god. I'm just checking everywhere to make sure this is right. No! That can't be right! That can't be right. I measured 18 mil on this board when I started, and I'd say it's just at 17. You could even call it 18. It's 17 mil. So putting it through there, my back is killing me. Putting it through there, God knows how many times. I've lost about 3/4 of a millimetre. Now, I'm not a rocket scientist, but I'm pretty sure it's blunt and it's not working. And just, you know, but I'm gonna have to leave this, I think, because I really just want to chuck it all in now, but I know I can make this half as thin and half the weight. And in the long run, it's gonna be worth it, so I've got to be patient. Sucks. Oh, man.